Welcome everyone, Makozi Racing Internacional salutes you. This is the stream for round 1 of the Nations Cup in the 2019-2020 exhibition season of the FIA Gran Turismo Championships, Season 3, which is including a new schedule in the way the actual competitions take place. And now, every stream we're doing one competition early, so today is Nations Cup, tomorrow is Manufacturer Series, then we do the same thing for Saturday for Nations Cup again, and then on Sunday we do Manufacturer Series once more. This race, Group 4 at Spa, nice and simple. You can use softs and hards, fuel wear times 5, tyre wear times 7. You have to use racing hard tyres, refueling speed 7 litres per second, and we have real slipstream. So we're going to go ahead and enter into this race. And yeah, we're gonna see how we go. Haven't done too much practice. Actually, haven't done too much driving Gran Turismo in recent days, because actually, I went out. Actually, flew out from where I live, and I had the honor to go to Tokyo and take be a part of the end of year party organized by Polyphony Digital, and yeah, it was a great honor to be part of that. And I'd like to thank Mr. Yamauchi, Polyphony Digital, Gran Turismo, everyone that's just involved with it. Like, thank you very much for organizing that. It was a very nice experience. I got to walk around Tokyo a bit, see the sights, and it's definitely an experience that I really will not forget for a long time to come. And yeah, can't wait to do it again next year, obviously. So yeah, hi Oscar, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Polyphony is going well. Yeah, definitely.
Have you booked yourself?
I have to say they really do take care of the drivers very nicely. Yeah.
Don't mention that like driving.
Yeah. It's really is going to be quite a year, I expect, for 2020. Many new things. You never know, perhaps a new world tour, some new cars, anything. I expect there's going to be a lot happening next year, and it's great to know that the community is really strong going into the new year. So we've got another 15 seconds, and we'll see who we get match made against. Simon, you're doing this race too. Oh, nice. Are you doing the first slot right now? Because you never know, I might catch you in the Happy New Year. Yep, thanks Simon. Happy New Year to everyone watching as well. It will be interesting. Okay, so oh wow, this is interesting. A lot of different cars. Oof, a lot of different drivers as well. What car am I using? I'm using the GT by Citroën, Salmon. If you ask me why, I did some practice with it. I thought it was okay, and it's a fuel car, which means that it does pretty well in fuel. This is a fuel race. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if I made the right choice. But that's going to be up to the race here.
How are you done choosing this race?
Yeah. The points 270. That isn't bad, considering it's coming up to New Year today. Yeah. And using the AMG nice salmon. It's always a good choice. Always very safe. Yeah. See how this goes. I'm not particularly sure that it's going to end too well, but you never know. From table minus 236. Well, okay, so probably something like second split. That's pretty decent. Yeah, good luck in yours, salmon. I hope you get a good result. See there, Nick. He's in the Viper. It's an interesting choice of car. Not too familiar with it. SS, okay. Well, that's something you should be looking forward to. If anything, you can only improve. But yeah, you've probably got qualifying coming up now, so yeah, good luck with that, salmon, and have a good one. Luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Nismar. I see you in there as well. Good luck to you, mate, as well. You're using the SLS. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. SLS. Right. I'm guessing that slipstream is pretty important around here, in Group 4 especially. I'll probably try and get something out of these guys. Get a nice tow. You can see that. Yeah, it's Noodles and Nismo. They're burning fuel. Trying to get the car as light as possible to get all they can out of the lap. Fine. Just gonna keep pushing. We'll really drag as much as we can out of the gears, but we won't fuel burn. I don't really see the point at this far into the season. It's literally only the first round. Okay. Enspud making the brave choice and going with the 86. That's a very bold move by him. We'll see how it turns out. At this point, we're kind of in a slipstream deadlock at this point. We're trying to use my slipstream, I'm trying to use theirs. hope John doesn't have to brake too early. I can get a nice toe from him, not ruin his lap, that would be good. Because that Huracan is a missile in a straight line. Oh, I'm a little too close. Yeah, thanks, Oscar. Happy New Year to you too. John, made my life a little bit easier there, so if he's watching, thank you. It's not going to be an amazing lap. See that Nismo. He's still fuel burning. Okay, so that was enough for provisional pole, but I'm not going to say we got held up. We were a bit cautious. Like we didn't want to interfere with. I'm not going to have enough time to make it around, so I have to go out. Yeah, you want to quit that lap, go out to the pits, do another out lap, and then you'll have enough time for one last lap. That's how I see it. I haven't actually done qualifying practice, but that's probably the way to go. Wait. Ah, okay, I see what you're doing then, Nismo. Yeah. So you just fuel burn. Okay. Yeah. Interesting move. Probably want to work together. Yeah. You can do that. It is New Year after all. I'll give you this slipstream. You need it. Just take it nice and easy through these corners, not use the tyres up too much. Make sure we're ready for the next lap. I'm not sure if N-Spud is on the lap. I think he could be. So we probably should let him go. Yeah, we need to let him go. Yeah, there it is. We can just grab onto the back of N-Spud. That would be good. Because he's got a good cornering car underneath him. If we can grab the toe, we'll have something to work with for the final lap. And at this point we're kind of just on the barrier of it, on the edge. to the deep rally. He's waiting as well. He's probably fuel burning a lot more. Nismo's in that tow waiting for the slipstream on his lap. That's good. Yeah, he's fine. Got the distance where he is right now. And we're kind of just fine with the end spot, so here we go. Probably should have dragged 6 through there. Don't want to be too greedy. Drag it through 6. Nismo missed the last corner a little bit. Oh, it's still good time by him. He finished about 1/10 behind with the tow. Yeah, if it wasn't for that mistake, he probably would have gone pole. So good job by him. We're in first with the Citroen. Sidog third. I don't think he's going to finish his lap. Then Diswood fourth, Electric fifth, and towards the top 10 we have DNA, ERT Noodles, Rosmo, D Bradley, and Red Mist. So there are still some people going around. Maybe a change of water happens soon. You never know. Hi Paolo, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Qualified second for now, nice. What was your time, Salmon? If you don't mind me asking. Behind an NSX. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to be careful with your fuel. That car is pretty decent on fuel. Yeah. Thanks, Paolo. .226. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. That time would put you 4th in this room. So, yeah, you're fast. You just need to get your drive rating up. Once you get the drive rating up, you shouldn't have a problem at all being towards the top here on the Nations. If anything, you'll be in top split for sure. Good luck, mate. Happy New Year's. Yeah, same to you, Noodles. Qualified 7th isn't too bad. See what you can do in the race. Well, good luck, mate. Yeah, thanks, Nisma. I saw you went off at the last corner a little bit, and if you didn't do that, I was like, for sure he's gonna get in front, because the tow that you had on the back straight, that was I would say that gave you about 2-3 tenths easy. Could have definitely gotten pole. Does good driver rating make you faster? Pole. No, it doesn't. But the driver rating kind of puts you in a group of higher drivers. So, for example, Salmon here, he told me that he's actually AS. AS is not the highest you can be. A plus S is the one that you can be, like the highest. So if you're that rating, then it puts you against the top drivers. If you're AS, it puts you against lower drivers. If you put you in B, A or something like that, it puts you even lower and lower. And it gets to some sort of a point where you just can't do anything. So electric here. Thank you. Good race. Where's Spot? Thank you. That was a good job by him. Really means a lot for him to give me the slipstream in the wrong crowd in daily race. Let's see Salmon. Yeah, it surprises me too, WDP. I was actually expecting a lot of people to go with the NSX because it's a very, very decent car. It's like second to none with the Citroen on fuel, as far as I know. But yeah. Okay, and we're back. Oh yeah, we're in first with that pretty little Citroen. Yeah, the two on the throw, of course, Nismo. It's fine. You just need a little bit more fine tuning, and you'll be a really good driver. Don't worry. 4.5 will also be a good shot. Yeah, the MR cars, very, very good here. Like 458, it's decent on fuel. It's got that maneuverability that the MR drivetrain provides, but I've heard that it understeers a little bit, so you may want to avoid that because of the front tire wear. Or just set your brake balance to the rear. Honda is just a great all-round car in general. Citroen is decent, a little bit weaker on the top end, but that's where it really excels in fuel. Let's see, McLaren's very decent. It just doesn't have good fuel wear. Porsche doesn't have the top end. It's okay, tire wear makes up a little bit. And then some other MRs. None of the other ones come to mind, but in general, MR cars are very, very good to drive in Group 4. Very stable, very fast. It's not the same car. It's the same. I'm feeling very, very good on the tires. I see. Wow, and welcome, yeah. Happy New Year, mate. Is it better than the Citroen on fuel though? It's better than the Citroen on fuel then. Yeah, I probably made a bad decision of using this car. Yeah, hi Christopher, hi Nike. And yeah, Paolo, I think you should definitely get it. I'm wondering what Nismo is on. Ooh. Oh, sorry about this wood. Go for a side hog. I'm guessing they're all on soft tires at this point. Probably well-educated guess. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten that penalty. It's really let down the chances of me keeping up with these guys. Maybe DNA will get by, and I won't lose too much. High range rolls. I'm gonna have to put a lot of good laps into this now to make sure this actually works. I need D. Bradley to not go for the move now. Hey, come on. Oh, he's not going for it. See? I'll just... If I can stay in DNA's slipstream, that would be good. Or Bradley's. He's probably going to try and do something now. Yeah, he's going to go for it. Just stick into the slipstream here. I need to make sure he doesn't make mistakes now. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be looking at chat for this race. I'm just going to save fuel. at this point we're doing what we need to do. Fuel is looking okay. We preferred having a bit more, but that's why we pushed at the start, so we could keep into the slipstream. was wide. Another takedown. Yeah, no Nike, only hards are required. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm only using hards. No stop. Yeah, I'm making a mistake now, but braking late. Final chicane. So I'm losing a lot of time. My thinking behind this strategy was that if you can start towards the front end of the grid and you go on hards, it's not going to be easy for the guys behind you to it's going to be easy, sorry, the guys behind you to pass, but you're going to be able to get some of the slipstream off them. So your hards are not going to be quite as slow as you would want, as you'd expect. And this way you can actually save a bit of fuel, still be fast, not quite lose so much on raw pace. And also, because they're on softs, they have to eventually pit in and use hards. By the time they have to use hards, you're going to be like 16, the pit I remember is something like 16 seconds, so they have to make something like 12 seconds on you down the road in that first stint, and they have to have enough fuel to kind of push on the hards, because if you push on the hards you gain like a second a lap, so they have to have enough fuel to push more, and they have to make up 16 seconds worth of deficit over the entire race, and that just seemed a bit too much for me. So I just decided, we'll see how the the no stop goes. And yeah, apart from the penalty that I got earlier on, like on lap 1, coming through El Rouge and Radion, it's been kind of okay. Pace is decent, I guess. Probably could have gone a bit faster. That was just my thinking behind the strategy. I thought it would work, and you can see it has. If you don't defend too hard, don't lose too much time letting others through, you can actually benefit more than you lose. High fan esport. Go to the line with about 0% remaining, so it should be fine. Yeah, we're all good. Nothing to worry about. So yeah, there it is. We finished first, so that's what matters. I actually didn't do really much practice at all, so I didn't expect this to work. Honestly, I thought that Sidog or GTR Nismo, those guys would have caught me for sure. I thought 100% that was what was going to happen, and it turned out it isn't. They actually were slower on the hards, so they were actually losing to me because I was already in the rhythm. So that's also one thing you have to consider when you're on the hards. When you go from soft to hards, there's a really big difference in grip. If you've already started on the hards and you're already doing those consistent laps, you're already in that sort of rhythm that means that you've settled in, you know how you need to get each and every corner. And that's why if you just stay on hards and you make them work, that's how it's going to work for you. That's going to really benefit you towards the end of the race. These guys that have pitted on hards, they're kind of almost in shock of what they should do. They didn't know how to control it so much because they felt there was such a lack of grip immediately. But yeah, there's two ways you can do this. You can go about, I don't know, 7 or 6 laps on soft, pit in and put hards. I'm gonna have to refuel most likely, or you can play the long game and go all 11 laps on hards. Yeah. Let's see, electric and Sidog. Where's wait, let's say thank you to this would. Sorry for the tap. Masters. Yeah. Like Brazil, yeah, definitely. But this is a good car. No stop is definitely doable. And you can see here, I got almost a whole pit back, so it's really, I think this pays off if you go for a no stop. I think that this is what would work best. Yeah, you guys saw it here. The start was a little bit shaky, but yeah. If we didn't have that penalty, I'd say we could have been a little bit faster. But Fire, if you're still watching there, would you know what was your best total time? Like, just to compare. I know this isn't really fast. It's definitely not on pace, but in the right hands, I'd say there's another 3 seconds off this, and it would definitely be a lot faster if I practiced more. Oh yeah, never mind. 37:32. Yeah. Okay. So was that with the one stop? Just interested. That was with the one stop. Yeah. That's rapid. Yeah, one stop. So what do? You went like 8 laps on softs and then the last 3 on hards, or what? Like 9 and 2. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's also down to the car. If I used something like the NSX, it might have gone a bit faster, but I don't know. I don't think there was too much more I could have asked from the car. But yeah, you can see that people. Firestorm, he does 32. I do 37:38 with only about a single race simulation. I wasn't really doing well in that simulation at all. So, and I was doing it by myself as well. So in ideal conditions, if you start first, if you don't get that penalty, if you don't get held up too much, you can probably get within 3 seconds of Fire's time. And in the end, that would probably be faster, because you're not going to be fighting as much. You're going to be just letting people by, trying to use the slipstream. And yeah, I just want to see what people are doing now here with the fuel, the tires. Yeah, I'll just let this play for a moment. Yeah. Thanks, Electric. Yeah. Good job to yourself as well. You were in the Citroen and you came second. And you started somewhere like 7th or 8th. I don't know. You were somewhere in the top 5, I think. But it was a really good effort nonetheless. You did a good job. Yeah, Nismo saw that, kind of unfortunately lost out. You spun out the first turn, maybe cold tires. But after that, you did a really good charge up the straight, and you made it work. That's great to see. Yeah, I might try this again to see what kind of total time I'll do. Maybe. I don't know. Just have a look at this replay and then probably finish it there. Kind of pass spun on the exit. I see. 5th, just tire saved, then push to get a gap. Makes sense. Yeah. They're here. Soft. This would on mediums. Let me just stop right here. Rosmo on hards. Bradley, soft, medium. Hards by Red Mist. Hard Nick. People at the back using hards. Yeah, okay. So let's see how Nismo spun out here. Yeah, and he's saving fuel a little bit too. Oh, yeah, just pushed it a bit too much. Too early. Yeah, again, like qualifying, you just a little bit more patience and you'll be great. You probably would have got me already by then, coming into El Rouge. Yeah, good effort nonetheless. Thanks, Paolo. Yeah, I cut El Radion, and I got that 0.5 second penalty. You can see there Nismo pushing his way up into first. This would also doing the same. Just trying to give him room not to waste any time. Pulled inside right. Yeah. Probably got a small tap from Sile, but yeah, kind of lag bumped this would as well, so maybe should have been a bit more careful. See a side dog, he waits for the move, he pushes, gets the move done. Just save fuel. Electric there, he's in 5th. I think about going defensive, but then that's the sort of ideology that you need to kind of throw away. You need to forget that you're on soft tires. You need to forget that you're on. You need to remember that you're on worse tires, but you're saving. You need to forget that you're in front. That's what you need to forget. Just let the person by. Use what you can from them, but don't waste too much time fighting. Try and work with them. Yeah, you did a good job. Considering that was your first time, it's very decent. To be second, to almost have gotten pole in qualifying, that was good. To just have one or two mistakes during the race, that's also pretty decent. And you almost got fifth, so that's good. So I come up here into the penalty zone here. Two Noodles, he's going next to DNA. Go to the right. Noodles and DNA, they go past. Go back behind. And at this point I'm just trying to keep up with them. See D Bradley there, he's waiting, he's being patient. And, yeah. Thank you, Bradley. Your brother did a good job at being patient, not going for the move too early. I'm actually sorry that I held him up a little bit. See there, he's obviously got a lot more straight line speed. Yeah, kind of cut it in a little bit. Bradley. Okay, so it's you. Never mind. I'd save more and more fuel each lap. Yeah. That's what I feel about the like, look here. That's Nismo's fuel. This is Sidog. He's saving. This is Diswood. He's also pushing. Electric. He's saving. He started on soft, like you said there, by accident. So if he went on hards, it maybe would have worked even better for him. Noodles also not saving. DNA kind of there. And you can see me, I'm saving, and comparing that to Nismo, that's quite significant. See that Bradley, he's also not saving. So yeah, probably held you up a bit, Bradley. Sorry about that. Didn't mean it. Yeah, but it's a race, it happens. Going further into the race. Bradley, he's catching up to those two guys in front, DNA and Noodles. This is where the real fight starts to happen. So you almost go 3 wide at one point. Bradley gets 2 done under the straight. Noodles and DNA have a little scrap for 6th. Noodles still staying up there. Bradley, he's caught up to Sidog at this point, so he's really pushing the car. You can see how much more fuel he's using. Like, look at Sidog here, and look at Bradley. Wow, so that's huge. Electric actually managed to get up to 1st at this point and has got better fuel, better tyres, and is even probably pulling away at this point. Yeah, so doing a really good job to make that work. There's that. I'm still trying to keep up. My tyres are okay at this point. Yeah, going Diswood pits in. Yeah, he pits in. Noodles pits in as well. They both have about 35, 34 litres. And they come out, somewhere in the mid-pack. Diswood has to give that 0.5 second penalty a chance and go on to the race. There's actually quite a fight going on. So Nismo saving fuel, Sidog going off on the grass. Bradley going in the middle of them both, again taking 2 for 1 on the straight. This one just seemed to... Looks like his tyres aren't working anymore. Yeah, and they are a bit weak at this point. Yeah. We're thinking about pitting somewhere this lap. And he does it. So does Electric. They go on the 6th lap. Electric has a lot more fuel on board, so he probably has to refuel just a little bit. Yeah, 53 litres. Nismo, how much does he have to refuel? He has to go to 61, so that's a lot. Using about 2 seconds or something like that. Since yeah, I noticed Electric, they really were pushing a lot, but it was a good job by getting to the front anyway. So Sidog, he's staying behind Bradley at this point, just saving his tyres, saving his fuel. Yeah, look at that. That's a huge difference. Yeah, Bradley had to do that to make up those positions, and you can see he's in first for now. But by the time the pit stops come around, he actually has to put more fuel in, so he's going to lose out. He's going off wide just a little bit. Brake balance, Nismo. I was using +5 on the Citroen. And +5 didn't really seem like a good idea at first thought, because the car can snap in if you throw it too much, but that's what happens. You need to be very careful with your driver inputs, and if you can do that, you'll be fine. So at about this point I managed to get the slipstream of DNA. Sidog was battling Bradley. At this point, takes off, just saves a bit more fuel. You realise what the strat was? Yeah. The strat was really the fuel save Mika. See that you pit in, Sidog follows. You can see 34 litres. He's got 34 more litres than you. That's huge. That's like 6 seconds in the pit in terms of refueling speed, so that's a lot. I think it plays out in the long game if you can do that, if you can save the fuel. So yeah. At this point, it's only me and DNA that haven't really pitted in at the front. I decided to short shift a bit earlier here, so I can get the run on him on the straight. You see, by this point he's got a lot less fuel and his tyres are a lot worse too. So I knew I could get a run, but the AMG does have a very strong top end, so I knew it might have been a bit difficult. And you can see he's flashing his hazard lights there, letting me know, just go in ahead. He actually brakes, takes off the acceleration too. First time back with after 2 months break. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Mika. You're really competitive at this point, considering you've been on a break for 2 months. But yeah. Makozi did 11 laps without stopping. Yep, that's right, Gabans. 11 laps, no stop. And yeah, the pace was consistently around low 230s, high 29s. If I really put a lot more effort into it, I think I could have done better. But yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. I think I could have gone a lot faster my final race pace. See Electric here, he's got a little bit more fuel. He's going for the move. Makes it stick, and he climbs up into second. So a really good job by him after starting in 5th and making his way up the order. Vance, yeah, thanks. I think I think I could have been a bit higher had I not gotten the penalty, but all things considered, yeah, it was okay. Thank you. Badly here. He's on hards, and you can see, like, he was side by side with Seidel at one point. Seidel was actually behind him coming into the pit. You can see how far away he is. He's about 8 seconds off. So that's huge. That's the power of fuel saving in a race like this. Nismo and Noodles, they're fighting again. Nismo taking a very late break, defending position. Defending hard. See the DNA, he's right behind. It's a good little scrap here. Use a TGT. I can't say what wheel I use, Paolo. I'm not officially sponsored by a wheel producer just yet, so I wouldn't be able to share that, but I have tried many of the wheels. I could say the TGT is decent. It's a very, very solid wheel, but I can't tell you if I'm using it now or not. Oh, okay. You see here, Nismo really defending hard. He brakes a little bit late, overestimates the hards, goes wide and drops down to 6th. Probably gonna climb back to 5th if he gets a good move done. Yeah, you should be happy, Nico, for sure. Yeah, second FI on a wheel, that's great, electric. If you're able to do this, that's very, very good. You've got a lot of pace in you. See Nismo, he's really braking late. Trying to get a move done. He's just not able to do it just yet. Sends it on the inside. Oof, yeah. This is some rough racing here. Trading positions almost every corner. It's a three-way fight for 5th. And yeah, oh, Nismo's out of fuel. Oh no. Yeah, just out of the last corner. Oh, that must feel bad. You almost had it. Oh, good job. Good job. It's a really good race. Looked very fun to be in if you started on the softs. Yeah, for me it was interesting because I had to let people by and then try and keep up with them in the slipstream. So that was fun as well. But yeah. Right place, right time, exactly, GT. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. I thought about doing the next round, but I actually don't have the time at this point. So yeah, the strategy you guys saw, you can decide for yourselves. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys for that nice race today. That was really interesting. A lot of fun to be a part of. And most importantly, Happy New Year. Make sure to enjoy plenty of time with your friends and family. This is what the festive season is for. And yeah, go out there and spread some joy. Have a nice time. Until next time, guys, driving with the best.